Just the one. We are back. Yes, 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 we are live. It is Lace and Sutton. Once again, you should definitely know our names by now, here from the Flavor Room. And today we have a very exciting announcement. We are introducing the extension of the Flavor Room brand, and it's called Flavorworks. So we're going to tell you all about it and why you should be just as excited as we are.
Whoop, whoop, party people. Yes, that is right. So this is coming early, earlier than expected. We were not planning, I don't think, to release it this soon, but we kind of do our own thing over here. We break rules all the time. And so
Yes.
that's what we're doing here. We've been working tirelessly behind the scenes to create Flavor Works. So you're probably like, that name is awesome, per usual. What is Flavor Works? Well, let me tell you, FlavorWorks is a high touch digital agency. Yes, that's right, party people. A digital agency, but not your agency type agency where we are super stuffy and corporate and just care about delivering a product. We are results focused. We are results focused, but we are also your collaborative partner. Okay, so what is FlavorWorks offering? FlavorWorks is offering web and app development. And when I say web and app development, I'm not talking about, some kind of shady backroom Fiverr type thing. And I'm not talking about a third party app either. I am saying you are having someone who has been web designing and web developmenting before that was even a thing. Someone with 15 plus years experience in the game who knows their stuff. So that's the first thing. The second thing is you are also getting SEO. Okay. Not somebody just telling you to put a bunch of hashtags in your blog post or anything like that. You are getting full analytics so you can really understand if your website is giving you what you need it to give and understanding what you need to do in order to get the results that you want. We're also offering customer experience, which is something a lot of people sleep on. Um, Everybody's focused on getting people in the door, but what happens after they're through the door?
Exactly.
Is that door revolving or are they leaving and never coming back? What kind of experience are your people having once they're inside of your world? So that's something the Beautiful Lace is going to be helping with. And something else that we're offering is also messaging and marketing consulting done by yours truly. Okay. I have an MBA in marketing as well as an MA in management. You see my content. I know how to write. I know how to get it done and make people move. And so I'm sharing that with FlavorWorks clients. Is that so? The expertise that you're getting with FlavorWorks is really unmatched. As I said, you're getting someone who has 15 plus years of experience in web design and web app development. You are getting customer experience expert, and you're also getting a messaging and marketing expert. No one else is doing that. And everything that we do is done in-house. Our intent is to blend together strategy, creativity, and expertise to get you results. Lace, you want to go ahead and continue?
Yes. Doesn't that sound exciting? Like I'm excited. I'm really
Yeah.
excited. And like Sutton said, we are doing this in-house. We are not outsourcing to random people on Fiverr. We are not rolling up brown people in poor countries and going, hey, we don't need to pay you shit. Come and do the work for us. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. We are the brown people and we are doing the work all in-house with our expertise. So very, very exciting. And that's one of the things that makes us different. We're not here to just sell you the thing and disappear. We're not here to give you a DFY thing done for you that leaves you feeling clueless on what to do next. Because we see this a lot. People have things made, they have things built, and in with my experience of building websites and doing backend systems as well, I have often come across people who are like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know how to use this thing, and I feel stuck. I feel trapped, and we're not here to do that to you at all. Um, we are here to make sure you know exactly what you're doing next. We are here to be your collaborative partner, okay? So you get more hits and more sales on your website. Messaging that speaks to your client and customer's soul, okay? That builds trust, makes repeat customers, makes you as a brand memorable. People remember how you make them feel. We're going to help you do that. They're going to remember you, they're going to refer you, they're going to come back. Okay, so one client is going to turn into many, one client is going to turn into a repeat customer. Um, so yeah, that your customers are going to be compelled to buy when they first turn up. They're going to jump onto your stuff and be like, yep, where do I pay? How do I throw money at this person? Because, hey, that's what we want, right? That's why we're here to make money and to serve. And if you're not here to do that, what are you doing? So that's who we want to work with, those sorts of people. Our expertise is unique. You will not find it anywhere else. Yes, other people have these things. Do they have them all together and are they us? Absolutely not. This is special magical stuff right here. We're not outsourcing to Fiverr, like I said, or random people you've never heard of while we run off with your coin. No, we are here doing the work. Everything is done in house with intention because everything that we do as part of the Flavor Room brand is done with intention and care.
And something else, Lace, I would like to mention that makes FlavorWorks really unique, even though there's tons of people out here, having agencies. One of the things that makes us different is the fact that we're not just giving you a thing and handing it over to you. I really want to harp on that because, I mean, that's really the standard. As Lace mentioned, with her expertise, she's worked with many clients who have a thing, a website, a back-end system, an app, platform, or whatever, and they don't know how to use it. And because they don't know how to use it, as Lace said, they are stuck. They feel trapped. So how are they able to grow their business? Because see, what happens is there's a lot of people out there who just want to sell you that thing. They want to make a quick buck, um, kind of convincing you that you need this thing, that if you don't have a website, you're not going to grow your business, that if you don't have a web app, that if you don't have whatever the thing is, right? And you put out the coin to get the thing. And because it was so-called done for you, yeah, it's done for you and they did you in. Because now you don't have the resources and the tools to even maintain that thing or even know how to leverage it. That's what makes us different. We're not sitting here, as I said, giving you the thing and running off into the forest. We are building the thing with you. So it's not going to be my vision for your messaging. It's not going to be me taking my words and putting them into your content. It is going to be me guiding you through a process that I have guided many clients through for messaging. Okay. It's my very own extraction process where that's what I'm doing. I'm extracting all of that good stuff out of you that you just look over most of the time. And I do that by asking a series of questions. Those are going to be your words, your ideas. And I will show you how to put that together into content, into, for lack of a better term, messaging pillars. So you can go out there and speak about your thing as the authority, not pretending to be, but because you are. And same for Lace. She's not going to be just giving you a customer journey and, you're lost. No, it is going to be based on your vision, what you want your people to experience. And the same with your website. It's not going to be, some template that was Googled or got on Canva. I see y'all. It is going to be customized from an actual professional, okay? An actual professional who has helped large businesses garner multi-million dollars from the development of the website and the applications. So this is not someone who was just tinkering around one day and decided that they kind of liked building websites. So you're getting a full-fledged team from the three of us helping you create what you want and empowering you to go out and implement it. Okay, implementing your messaging, implementing your customer experience, right? And having a full-fledged website that you will know how to use because you have the customer experience and you have the messaging. These are the gaps that people are missing out here when they're being sold these things. And these are the gaps in the Flavor Room brand, how we roll. We're filling those gaps. We are righting the wrongs, once again, that we're seeing out here by not just calling them out, but by presenting solutions. So Lace, did you want to add anything to that before we go on to the solution?
I think you've covered that absolutely beautifully. So I
Did
couldn't
I?
have said it myself. Yeah, I think so. Well, you got away with words and you know it. That's why you're the messaging person.
So let's go ahead and tell them about the solution because we actually just got off our very first consultation, which we are super excited about. That's something else we didn't share with you all behind the scenes. As I said, we've been working, but we have beta clients, right? We have beta clients that we are testing our processes, right? Making sure that what we're offering is leading into, again, a beautiful customer experience. So we had our first consultation today, and Lace, share with them about that consultation because this is why we said, you know what, that was so amazing. We don't want to wait to announce FlavorWorks. We're so excited, and so is the client. So excited. Okay, how many people get excited about websites and stuff, right? And messaging, right? Usually it's daunting and boring, but she was excited. She was exhilarated. She was energized. Why? Because of the support, because she had not only not one, not two, but three experts all present on the consultation. Where have you heard that before? I know I haven't heard it. I haven't heard it. And for the price point, I was telling Lace this earlier, nobody's going to get on call with you, let alone their big toe. You won't even get their big toe, let alone three experts on a call with you, being fully transparent, understanding your business and the vision for your business, and listening. Lace and I've been talking about listening so that they can understand how their skills and what they are offering can plug into your vision. That's what we're doing with FlavorWorks. And that's why we were so excited to come on and speak about this consultation.
Absolutely. Yes, it was fabulous. So the three of us and our client jumped on this call and we listened in very carefully. And we also asked the right questions. So our client jumped on and she was confused about, certain things in her messaging. She realized that she didn't actually have any customer experience. It was just people came in and then she was like, hang on, what am I even doing with them? And she left feeling supported, feeling excited for the next steps and ready to do the work. And she said the questions that you asked alone were absolute gold because they got her cogs turning and thinking about things she just had not even considered before. So the consultation in itself uncovered a huge amount of blind spots that she had that she didn't even know she had because obviously they're blind spots, and we pulled those out just on a 60-minute call between the three of us. So we picked her brain, she picked ours, and it was just beautiful. The questions were flowing, cogs were ticking, and we're just ready to go forward. So even just that call by itself is so, so valuable because it leaves you asking yourself the right questions and then bringing some ideas together about how you're going to actually move forward. And then we had brainstorming in the flavor room afterwards, and that kind of continued after that. So ideas were already being developed. So just in that 60 minutes alone, she's gone from not having things in place, not really knowing what's going on, and having things that she wasn't even considering to, oh my gosh, I see these now, I've got ideas brewing and I'm ready for the next steps. But she's still got next steps she's going to be doing before we even move on. So that's really, really exciting.
It's really exciting, Lace, and it's also very thorough. It's very thorough. I would love to hear, Lace, from your experience, like being in the realm of, offering similar services in the past. How are people usually onboarded? Do they get a consultation like this where it's very thorough, where the service provider is listening and plugging in as a collaborative partner, not just kind of writing the prescription, you will, and sending them on their way?
No, generally that is not what is going on. It's more of a, I'm just here to let you speak until I can just offer you my thing. Whether that's really for you or really going to work for you, doesn't matter. I'm just here to sell the thing. So, and are you getting on a call with three experts? Absolutely not. You are not. You're not going to see that. That doesn't happen. So, no, people are, of course, there are people who will listen. There are people who are truly customizing things. Okay. Well, we're all adults here, as we always say, we know it's not everybody. But generally, this is not what's happening. It's just get on that call and sell the thing. And that's not what this is about. This is about get on the call, listen in, and go from there.
So once again, we are changing the game and being very unprofessional and disruptive, which is, I mean, really just a mainstay with the Flavor Room brand. So you're probably sitting back, maybe you're rolling your eyes, or maybe you're just curious as to how this is different from the Flavor Room. You've seen us talk up and down, banging the drum about the Flavor Room. And so now you're like, Sutton Lace, what is this y'all rolling out now? What is this Flavor Works? Yeah, I heard you go on and on and on, but are you pivoting from Flavor Room? No, no, no. This is not a pivot. FlavorWorks is an extension of the Flavor Room brand. So what does that mean? This means that we are extending the ecosystem of the Flavor Room, okay? This is our way, as we've been saying over and over again, another way to right more of the wrongs that we see when it comes to people buying services, okay? People buying services, hoping that that service is going to grow their business, right? And then what happens? Maybe you've experienced this as well. People are left disappointed, okay? Disappointed, confused, and or with a massive hole in their bank account. And nothing to show for it except a website that quite honestly is not websiting. So it really just becomes a digital brochure. It might as well just be one of those dusty freebies because people don't know how to use it. They don't know how to leverage it. They don't know if it's working. And the only people that have seen it are ma and pa. Ma and pa are not going to buy your coaching. Ma and pa are not going to buy your VA services. And this is what people are being sold out here, and it's absolutely disgusting. This wasn't a part of the live, but I'm just going to say it is absolutely disgusting that there are people with honest intentions who really just want to get their business going. They want to have a website. They want to have an online presence. Okay, they want to have, copy or whatever. They want to be able to leverage all of this so that they can really focus on delivering whatever the expertise is that they're delivering, but they're lost in the sauce with all these other things. And they're at a disadvantage because there are people out there preying on these business owners, preying on them, knowing that they don't understand these things. Okay, knowing that they just want help. And they're sliding in their DMs, promising them the moon and the stars with a website that quite honestly is crap. A website that is crap, copy that is crap. Okay, no, we don't even want to talk about the customer experience because that doesn't even exist.
No.
And so it's here. No, customer journey, what is that? Who cares? Just get them through the door.
Mm-hmm.
I've had people approach me wanting to sell me a website, and I'm like, wait a minute, what? Where they were literally trying to send me a mock-up in the DMs.
Wow.
Yeah, some kind of AI thing that they do now. Well, they'll tell you what's wrong with your website and then send you a mock-up in the DMs. It's very pushy, it's very disconnected. We're not doing that because just like with the Flavor Room, okay, we're the real deal. So you know that if our name is on it, you can take that to the bank. So again, FlavorWorks is an extension of the Flavor Room brand. You will still be seeing us promoting the Flavor Room. You will still see us promoting the Flavor Fit call, which if you're interested in the Flavor Room, you need to go ahead and book that call, okay? But now you're going to see FlavorWorks in the rotation, okay? Where we're going to be coming live. You're going to be seeing it in our written content where we are talking about the FlavorWorks, okay? Where we're talking about the results that we're already seeing for our clients behind the scenes. We're going to start sharing those in front of the scenes. In fact, Lace, do you want to pull up the website?
Yeah, but just before I do, I just
Yes,
wanted
ma'am.
to, oops, I just wanted to touch on where you said it's an extension of the ecosystem, and it truly is, because the third wheel, if you like, to FlavorWorks is one of the Flavor Room members. Okay. So again, you're seeing that extension. It's not just us filling up our pockets. We are bringing our people on and we are all growing together. And the fourth part of FlavorWorks, which is not necessarily part of that, what we spoke about so far, but it's also available, is branding. Who's behind the branding? Well, another one of our wonderful members, Marge. She is our branding lady. So again, you can see how that really is an extension because we are bringing our people on with us because we got some extremely talented people and we're all here to do the things together. So yeah, let's pull up that website. Hang on a sec. I'm just going to share my screen. So we had a new website very recently, and my goodness, it is sexy. So here it is. Let me know if you can see my screen.
And
Here
there's
it
so
is showing
much
now.
more coming with the website, you know.
Yes.
This is just what we have so far, and there's more coming. Um, we have an app coming again, not no third party, Kajabi, Thrivecart. I'll just name all of them. Kajabi, Thrivecart, Kartra, Samcart, CartCart, all of them. No, none of that. This is the real deal, which means we will own the app when it's done.
Right.
It's customized to the specifications for the flavor room, for what we want to create, for how we want to serve our people. So this is what you're seeing for our homepage, and it's absolutely beautiful. It is stunning, and this is all custom. You know, Lace and I had all of the input with this. It wasn't something that was templated or slapped together where it was just created from something somebody else had and then charged us $5,000. No, honey. And that is why we're so proud to show this. So this is just giving you an idea of what is possible for you when you book a call for a FlavorWorks consultation. And you already know what time it is with the content on here. The content, yours truly. Right. So we even have a page for our podcast, and we will have more pages coming soon. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't mean if you decide to go with FlavorWorks and you get a website that we're just going to slap you with our website. No, we're just showing you what is possible, the potential here. And when we tell you, everyone who has laid eyes on our website, when they see it, they know what time it is. They know that we're the real deal. We're not over here playing around. We're not over here saying that we have a business and we're just hustling. No. When you see this, you know that there is a professional presence. You know that there's a professional presence, and that's what you want too. I know that's what you want for your business. You want people to come to your website and it makes a statement where it automatically builds that trust and credibility. We've already had 3 people, and we haven't even had the website very long, like where we've actually been showing it and putting it on our stuff. We've had 3 different people in the past 2 weeks come to us and say, this is one of the reasons that sealed the deal for them when it came to the flavor room was the website.
Yep.
Because the credibility was already there. We've had people tell us that they've gone back and looked at the website several times. We've had people get on a Flavor Fit call and actually pull up the website while they are sitting with us. Do you hear me? This is how powerful it can be when you have a website that is doing the work for you. And we're just getting started. And this can be for you too, where people are so impressed with your website. We're like, I'm going to book a call, right? This is that mythical trust building that people try to sell you when it comes to a website, but they can't deliver on. We have it. So that's how you can take it to the bank again and know that we're not on here on cap, just trying to sell you something. We got the goods. The goods are working for us. So we know what to do to get the goods working for you. And I don't know what else to tell you. Like that alone is a reason why you should book this consultation with us for FlavorWorks.
Speaking of which, I'm going to go grab that link so you can do exactly that. Because we're ready. We're set up and ready over here. So let me just grab it. Where is it
We are set up
hiding?
and ready. And again, everything we do over here, we're actually doing. And you can see that. How many people are out there are trying to sell you a website or trying to sell you messaging or whatever else, and theirs is not good. Hello. How can they help you when they can't help themselves? But we're over here with 3 experts and partnering with a brand expert. We've got you
Yep. Oh, we got you covered. Covered like you wouldn't believe. Right, I've got that link now. It's taken me a minute to go find it, but I've got it. So if you are interested in booking that consult and walking away with clarity and things to go off and do and think about before we've even got started, okay? You need to book that call. So it's all in the comments for you. And well, who is you? Who is the FlavorWorks actually for? So the FlavorWorks is for any solopreneur or small business owner that has, been duped into buying a website that doesn't convert. You've been there. You've been told to buy some software that you don't know how to use, or had something built and then left with, I don't know what to do with this now. I've heard this so many times. I've got this thing, I don't know how it works, and I'm stuck. If you're resonating, let me know in the chat. But that's who it's for. It is for the business owner who wants their digital presence to reflect their legitimacy as a business owner. Any business owner who is done with the bait and switch bullshit, who wants to stand out and have a collaborative partner to build their website, their marketing messaging, or customer experience based on your vision, not mine, not Sutton's, not Otman's, not Marge's, yours. And we take all of that into consideration. So if what we are saying is like hitting for you, go and book that call and go from there.
Exactly. I mean, there's so much more to say here, but I think that's enough for now. You will be hearing, as we said, more and more about FlavorWorks as the days and weeks go by. And again, if your website is not giving, which I'm pretty sure it's not, the vast majority I see don't give. The vast majority of messaging I see doesn't give. Most people are relying on referrals, if we're completely honest. So you need to go ahead and book that call.
And we will speak to you again very soon. But that's it for now. So, ciao.